Hey guys, welcome to Craving for Baking. Today we are going to be making some delicious banana cake, and it's really good if you have ripe bananas, but if you don't, here's a tip. So just set your oven to about 200 degrees Celsius and put how many bananas you want in there. Then wait at least 5 to 10 minutes until they turn black on one side. Then I'm just turning it over so that when we put it back in the oven, the other side will turn black as well. And when the bananas actually turn black, it means they are actually ripening in the oven. So that's a really cool tip that you should use if you want to make banana cake but you don't have bananas that are ripe, or you don't want to wait for the bananas to ripe. So here the bananas are before I put them back in the oven, and here are the bananas while they are in the oven. And you just want to leave this side in the oven for about 5 minutes, and take them out when they start to become a dark brown, and then while they're cooling down they will turn even darker to look like that. So here I have my sugar. All the ingredients are listed in the description box or on my website cravingforbaking.weebly.com. I've also got some milk, some vanilla extract, and this is natural vanilla extract. You don't want all of the reincarnations of it. You want to make sure you get pure vanilla extract. You also want 2 medium eggs, and you're also going to need the bananas that we had. Make sure that you cool them down for at least in the freezer for at least 5 or 10 minutes before you use them. And you're also going to need some flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. And don't forget your unsalted butter, which is at room temperature or softened in the microwave for 10 to 15 seconds. So let's get started. So to start this recipe off, into the bowl of a food processor, I'm using the food processor that's on top of my mixer. You want to add in your cooled ripened bananas. Make sure your bananas have been cooled for at least 5 to 10 minutes, otherwise your eggs, when you add them into the banana mixture, they will scramble. So just keep in mind that you will have to actually cool them before you use them. And the bananas will be extremely hard to open by hand, so you might want to get a sharp knife to make an incision through the skin of the banana and just peel it off just like that. So once you've added all your bananas into the food processor, you just want to give that a little blend until all the bananas are kind of blitzed up. And just so you guys know, the bananas are blitzing with the milk as well, just to make it a bit smoother. But if you don't like your banana smooth, then leave this step out. Now we're just going to crack our eggs into a bowl just to make sure we don't get any eggshell in there. And I will tell you that I did get eggshell in there, so that's why it's a good thing to crack your eggs inside a separate bowl. Now we're just going to add in our eggs to this banana kind of mixture thing, and we are just going to have the food processor on while we're blitzing everything together, and then we're just going to add in the eggs one at a time until the mixture looks very smooth and yummy. Then we are going to add in our vanilla extract, and basically what the vanilla extract does is add flavor and make the bananas actually pop, so the flavor actually shines through and the vanilla isn't especially overpowering, which is a plus. Now we're going to work on our flour. So this is baking powder, baking soda and salt along with my flour, and I'm just tossing them all together to make sure they're nice, fluffy and combined. Now once it's all light and fluffed up, we're into the mixer goes in our flour. And I forgot to say this in the beginning, but I did take this recipe from Jukedeck.com, but I also altered it to make it my own as well. So if you want to see Joe of Baking's recipe, then click the link in the description box and I'll take you right to that video so you can see if you want to do Joy of Baking ones. So I've just added my sugar and my flour mixture, and we're just going to mix that together until everything is all combined. So here I've just added in my butter, and we're just going to mix that until the butter and flour are just combined. And I don't know why I'm doing it on slow. You can definitely do this on high speed. I don't know why I was doing it on slow, but do it on high speed if you want this to go by a bit quicker. And ta-da! So now we're going to add in our banana mixture, and it's a bit lumpy, but that is just from the bananas mashed up all together. So don't be alarmed, it's not scrambled eggs or anything like I thought when I first made it. And I also added in half of the banana mixture. I didn't add in the whole thing. So now we're just going to mix that all together until it is all combined and you can see no flour or very little. And then make sure you do this on high speed, because something's going on with my brain where I just process everything as fast but it's going slow. So make sure that you're going on fast speed and everything will go by so much quicker. So in the magic of time and editing, I have been able to go in fast motion to where I put the rest of my banana mixture inside of the batter, and then we're just going to give that another whiz until everything is fully combined and your batter should be looking really smooth. So make sure you get all of that banana mixture out because you want everything in there. Then while you're mixing it, it should look really smooth, and then you're going to have to mix it for 1 minute and 30 seconds to actually develop the structure of the cake, since we don't do any of that creaming process or anything like that. So once you've done that, you can scrape down the sides of the balls as needed, and then you can transfer it into your cake tins and put it in the oven for about 40 minutes to an hour. In my oven it actually takes about an hour and 10 minutes. Your oven might take about 40 to 45 minutes, so just check it, because your oven might be like mine and it might take a bit longer to cook. So put it into the oven and let it cook, and we'll see the result when it's done.